What nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's anime nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kaguya-Sama Love is War Season 1 Episode 2. So before I get to this live reaction, something I found out last week is that A1 Pictures actually hired a bunch of the staff from Studio Shaft to work on this anime, and you know what? It totally makes a lot of sense. And if I didn't say it last week, I'm going to say it this week. Is that the animation that we saw last week really reminded me of March Comes In Like a Lion, and basically what I mean is like the innovation in the Sakuga, it just totally reminded me of March Comes In Like a Lion, and the writing was so freaking perfect. Yeah, this is a perfect manga to anime adaptation, so this does not surprise me at all that Studio Shaft is working on this. And A1 Pictures, if you're smart, you would just hire all of Studio Shaft staff, since from what you nerdigans have been telling me on Twitter, that Studio Shaft might close its doors. So anyway, the first part of this episode is titled Kaguya Wants to Trade, and it is the adaptation of chapter 11 of the manga. So without further ado, let's get to it. This opening is so freaking perfect, and I understand why A1 Pictures went this route. And if A1 Pictures wants to go this route and just have like the beginning of each volume adapted for every episode, I'm totally fine with it. Especially, but like the thing that I have to say though that I wish they would do is with the first part, with how confession is supposed to lead to like the great romance, and they show like the giraffe and shit in the wedding. I kind of want them to change it up every week. If they do that, I think it would be a little bit better. I don't want to see the same thing, animation-wise. Writing, fine, because it's in the manga. But animation-wise, you guys need to change that first part up. But anyway, oh gosh, I'm loving this shit. Other than that, this is great. Oh, we definitely got some censorship. So in the manga, when we get in every couple, there's the imbalance of power, the exploited and the exploiter and the exploited, and the giver and the taker. If you look in the panel, the guy is actually just in nothing but his underwear, and he has the chain, and then he has the present on his back, and then there's the paycheck. And I don't understand why this is censored. A1, why did you censor this? There's no, like, I'd understand if he was naked, but he's not naked. Why is this censored? That's stupid. I fucking love this animation for Love is War. I love it so goddamn much. I need more of this style of animation in anime in general. Besides this, the only other anime I've really seen this style in, well, I'm not gonna lie, if you watch the quintessential quintuplets this week, we got this style of animation. And also Captain Tsubasa 2018 has done this style of animation as well. I wish this style was in JoJo more. It's driving me nuts. But anyway, let's keep going. Okay, something I have to kind of complain about is if you look at the page where it says the one who confesses their love first loses, why you see on the page that that Fujiwara is there, as well as my boy Ishigami. Why are they not there in this? They should be. I really, really wish they were there. But other than that, this is freaking fantastic. Also, of course, perfect placement for the opening song. This is so good. I'm so glad that they kept the narration in. Again, this is why I know this is Studio Shaft. This is goddamn Studio Shaft, because they leave Studio Shaft. For those of you that have not watched March Comes In Like a Lion, go watch it. It is a perfect manga to anime adaptation. And it is just beyond perfect. It is art. It is fucking gorgeous. But they do the same thing in March Comes In Like a Lion. They keep all the narration. I'm glad that they're keeping the narration and the commentary here, because the reason why I'm bringing this up is that something that's been a problem in a lot of the manga to anime adaptations I'm covering this season, Promised Neverland being the biggest one, is the inner monologues and the narration are being skipped, and well, in the case of domestic Nakanojo, it's really draining the personality from the series, and it's just very frustrating. But anyway, um, let's just keep going here. I know we saw this last week with Kaguya's animation when they were explaining, giving Kaguya's backstory. But fucking a, I love it. And this is at the 3 minute mark. It is so cool. So you know that lightning background we saw for Kaguya, just less than a minute ago. I wish it was here for at the 3 minute 32 second mark, because it is in the manga. Um, but and because it also the po I think it's because of how Shiragane's arm is in the anime like this. It's supposed to be like that with the pencil. It looks a lot more badass in the manga. And also he has like a test in front of him that he's filling out. And that like it takes, even though the animation in the face is correct with the shadowing, because of the positioning of the arm and how it's not showing that fierceness with the body language, it kind of fucks it up, and that's really really disappointing. And also that I wish that lightning background was here. Oh, it would have been so perfect. The background that I wanted just less than a few seconds ago is at the 3 minute is right after that scene. Why you could have just had it throughout the entire thing. Oh my gosh. A1, what the fuck? Or I should say Shaft, because I know people from Studio Shaft are there. Studio Shaft, what the shit? But something I do like, though, is I like that we're seeing him, because in the manga, you don't see him walk up the steps. You see him, like, chew, or no, he's not chewing. He's, speaking in the microphone when we get the, and in contrast to the multi-talented Kaguya, he earns the respect and awe of his classmates for his singular focus on his studies. I really like that we're seeing him walking upstairs, because he's, walking to the top. I really like that symbolism. That was very, very nice. We do have some content skip, but wait and see if it's there. But also I see you Hayasaka at the 4 minute 34 second mark. But I love this style of animation. Oh my god. Oh yes, we do have some content skipped. Let me um let me get this part here. This was fucking skip period. It appears there's still speculation as to whether we are a couple. Again, to reiterate, it's best just to ignore such talk. I anticipated you'd say that, yet I can't help feeling self-conscious when I hear them gossiping. No woman will ever be in my league. Why should I waste my time? Why should I waste my precious time worrying about such foolishness? But actually, if Shinomiya were to beg me to date her, it's not like I wouldn't consider it. Why? Why would you skip that? Why? Like, that's kind of important. Obviously, Shinomiya has feelings for me. It's only a matter of time before she confesses them. Like, why would you not have this? But will you speak them aloud, or will you come to me bearing a love letter? Either way, it'll be a sight to see. Ugh, how vulgar. Who do they think I am? The members of the Shinomiya family were once known, as the leaders of this nation. An earthworm can never date a dragon. Although, I have to admit, for an earthworm, Shiragane isn't half bad. If he got down on one knee and promised to disown his family, of course I would have to mold him into a worthy match for me. Not that this comes as a surprise. I mean, what man wouldn't fall desperately, hopelessly in love with me? It's only a matter of time. They went on like this for half a year. And yes, I understand. They did this shit last episode. But fuck, I still wanted it. If you're gonna do the introduction, like you did last week, you need to do this too. A1 Pictures, I mean Shaft. And all that time, nothing happened. As a child, I was often scolded for playing pranks on my nanny. The other day, we gave her a surprise party and she was thrilled. It's rather ironic since that's a kind of prank too. When I was little, I liked to collect beautiful stones. As I grew, the stones that I brought home also grew. Eventually, the geology store near my house bought my collection. Without any actual progress, their thinking shifted from, I guess I'd be willing to go out with if that's what she really wants, to I have to force him/her to profess his/her love to me. In the student council chambers, two exceptional teenage minds wage a high-level war, yet the student council secretary Chika Fujiwara is clueless. I made coffee. Here you go. Thank you. And for you, Shiragane, is that... And then did you finally get a smartphone? That's what it is. And then, why, yes, I did. And I don't understand why this part was skipped either. Because Fujiwara is an asshole. Let's be real. She is an asshole. She's a troll. Why are you skipping her troll lines, which is like this? You were so resistant, because she's fucking savage as shit. What I mean is, she's savage as fuck. You were so resistant. No matter how hard I tried to persuade you, you kept insisting that you didn't need one, that you weren't going to conform. You were so set in your ways. Welcome to modern civilization. Well, welcome to modern civilization. Don't treat me like a caveman. Um, Look, I even installed Line, and then yeah, you give, and that part was there. They give me your Line ID, and I'll give you mine. For the most part, that was there. But I don't understand though. Why are you getting rid of Chika's personality? This is not Studio Shaft like. This is very, very weird. I'm disappointed right now. I fucking love this soundtrack. This soundtrack is freaking amazing with this trumpet. It is great. And I love the animation for like and this was great last week too for the inner monologues, like Shiragani's inner monologues. The animation for it is great. Ooh, I love how love was written. That was beautiful at the 5 minute 23 second mark. Fucking love this background for when Shiragani's doing his shit about like whoever can, going through his line of thinking of what it means for if he confesses first. I love this background. It's so gorgeous. Ooh, I love at the 5 minute like 39-40 second mark when we're getting the rumors. I love in the background that it's an extreme close up of Shiragani's eye. I love that. That's really cool. Yes. Oh, the 5 minute 46 second mark. Love this animation here. It is so gorgeous. I kind of I know I'm going to mention it sometime. Going back to Black Clover episode 63 when Asta was like in limbo kind of thing. This would have been such a cool style to have that animation, and oh my god, why didn't you do that, Studio Period? Oh, this is so cool looking. The other thing that I'm liking that they're doing, that A1 Pictures is doing, and they're doing it consistently, is when both Shirogane and Shinomiya go into their inner monologues, they have a consistent color. Which Shirogane, it's blue, and Shinomiya, it's like this red orange. I really like that. Ooh, I really love this. The winner's killer be killed. It's supposed to be, if Shirogane were to nervously ask me, a girl, for my info, it would have a special meaning. This is war, such as our world. Winners and losers, the predator and the prey. I wish we would have had the predator and the prey here. And the winners and losers, like in the manga. It's kind of annoying me that it's not. But it's not there. But I do like this background at the 6 minute 7 second mark. That's really freaking cool. Oh my god. Like at the 6 minute 10 second mark, like when we get the verses, it looks like a fucking pay-per-view cover. Looks like a pay-per-view poster, actually. I'm very curious if you guys feel that way. To me, that's what it looks like. There's Hayasaka. God, I love this style of anime. I love this at the 6 minute 19 second mark, and I love it. And you notice there's a difference in the color scheme. Like when we were getting it from Shiragani's point of view, it was like orange. But there was an orange hue, and it was a little bit brighter. But from Kaguya's point of view, when we're seeing like Hayasaka and shit, it's like a red. I really like that. That's really cool. The 6 minute 34 second mark. That, oh, Shirogane in the blue tint and then that black and white background. Or like that staticky looking background. It looks so fucking cool. And also, again, I gotta stress this. I love this soundtrack. This soundtrack is just goddamn amazing. They shortened the dialogue here, but what the line was supposed to be is, I won't let that happen, and if that's how you want to play this, I have a strategy of my own. The other thing I gotta mention here, and I should have said this sooner, is I love that Miyuki's eyes still look perfect. I love that he still looks exhausted. It's those little things that make a manga to anime adaptation, like, come to life. Ooh, I really love how this scene is being done, and this is like when, Kaguya is going through her thing, but to ask for someone's contact info is like saying with the message. And I love that we have like the message like going up on the side of the screen, and then we have like the with the Kaguya on laying on her stomach on her pillow with their smartphone, and it looks like a sticker. you guys, they better be doing giving stickers like, I know they're probably, I wish we had line here in America, god damn it. But that Kaguya sticker is probably going to be popular online. Just watch. Dude, Kaguya's voice actress is just goddamn amazing, and also the tears, perfect. I love the background for her when she starts crying, and also the reaction is goddamn perfect. And this again, this soundtrack, and this is something that Studio Shaft usually know. This is why I let the A1 Pictures pick the people from Shaft to work on this anime, is because they know how to if you've watched March Comes In Like a Lion, they know how to utilize that soundtrack, and this soundtrack is being utilized like perfectly. Fuck yes! Maiden's Tears activated. I love this. Love this, and especially like the 7 minute, like 56, 57 second mark. Love this animation. Love this background. It is gorgeous. I love how the Barnum effect is being executed here. It is awesome. I love it. It is beautiful. This was skipped, and I don't know if this is just censored or not, but was skipped. A high percentage of wives who suspect their husbands of cheating use this technique. I'm going to have to use this. I'm going to have to use the Barnum effect more on my mans. But yes, us women are very manipulative. Psychology has proven it right now. It was a trap. But I wish the line, oh no, it was a trap, was there. Oh well. Ooh, the 8 minute, 16-17 second mark when, you know, it's memorized and we get the inside of, you know, the x-ray inside and see Kaguya's brain. That's fucking cool. I love seeing the process of how Kaguya memorized Shiragane's photo. That was freaking cool. A1. I love it. Animation at the 8 minute 28 second mark. Love. The background at the 8 minute like 40 through 42 second mark, it's the same in the manga. But the thing that I'm really liking that Shaft is doing, again, it's sticking to the theme of their color, Shirogane and Kaguya's color theme, is that transition from like that reddish pink to like this blue purple when it's going from Kaguya to Shirogane. I love it. It's really, really cool. The 9 minute 23 second mark, we start with the next portion of this episode, which is titled Chika Wants to Go Somewhere, and it is the adaptation of chapter 7 of the manga. So without further ado, let's get to it. The temperature is wrong. At the 9 minute 24 second mark, it says 14 degrees Celsius. It's supposed to be 11 degrees Celsius. That's what it says in the manga. I love the animation for the damage to Shirogane and Kaguya's heart, but let me say this about Fujiwara, and I said this last week. Her voice actress is, I gotta say it again. Her voice actress is goddamn perfect, but the thing that's really driving me nuts about Fujiwara, and it's the same thing with Shirogane as well, to an extent, is, and I don't know what the fuck it is with hair, but in manga to anime adaptations, but there's not enough line work here in Fujiwara's hair, because of that, her hair doesn't have the volume that it does in the manga, and it's just driving me goddamn nuts. And this is the last time I'm gonna mention it, but god fucking damn it, just pissed me off. Shirigane's imagination at like the 10 minute mark, starting there, is for what he wants to do for a trip, is beautiful. Yes, Shirogane is an astronomy nerd for those of you that have not read the manga, but god, this line is so fucking cheesy, dude. Kaguya would not say that, Shirogane. You're fucking nuts. I love it. Like at the 11 minute mark, when Kaguya says it has to be the sea, and we get that a little bit after that, and we get the extreme close up of Shirigane's face, and then the sea versus the mountains right after that. This is great. We still have the blue-red theme for Shirogane and Kaguya. This is very nice. I love how consistent this is. Ooh, I love this, like when Kaguya starts talking about the ocean, the 11 minute 18 second mark, we see all the fish in the ocean. It looks so beautiful, and the sea creatures look gorgeous. Oh my god, they look beautiful. So this was skipped, which was the ocean is closer than the mountains, so we won't waste as much time traveling there. Distance shouldn't be a factor. Why bother going on a trip if you're just going to stay close to home? The mountains are perfect, cool, and full of natural beauty. The sound of waves is and then it goes to the sound of waves is the ultimate lullaby. But yeah. Oh my god. I fucking love this animation for, when Miyuki's like, I can't go the sea, I can't swim. And this is at the 11-minute 48-second mark when we have the, like, I love the background, and I love the fucking mallets falling. This is great. Why did you skip this? Why are you skipping comedy? It's so bad he once nearly drowned in the bathtub. If we end up at the ocean, I'll be the only one using a float ring. Why did you skip that? Why are you skipping comedy? That's not fair. A1 Pictures, please, 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 please don't be doing this. Don't drain the comedy away from here. We're doing so well, but last week was perfect. This week, however, we're kind of draining the comedy a little bit, and that is not cool. I think it's because they are taking on they're trying to adapt way too much, and you should have just adapted 2 chapters this week, in my opinion. Thank you for changing that. I love, and this is like at the 12-minute 1 second mark, that for the how cute. I love that the how cute animation is not the same each time. That is great. This was skipped too. In a debate, instead of presenting the merits of your position, it can be more effective to present the disadvantages of your opponent's position. I don't understand why that was skipped, but okay. I love the line change. I don't care if it's it says in the manga, getting soft art. Shirogane, I love that. I love the weak sauce president. I love that line. I love it, love it, love it. The bug. 12-minute, like 55-second mark with the bug animation. I love it. It's really, really good, but I fucking hate bugs. I'm with you, Shirogane. Love this, the 13-minute 1 second frame. Love it so much, and I'm with you, Shirogane. That's my reaction too. But that background is beautiful. We skip more comedy to doesn't like bugs to the extent that once doesn't like bugs was there, but this was skipped. To the extent that once when he spotted a cockroach, he fainted while standing still. Why? Why are you skipping some of this comedy? This part was skipped too. I can learn how to swim in time for summer, but the bugs, I can't do anything about them. Shirogane gives up on his dream of the mountains. Was skipped. Fucking love this, but this was skipped. It was supposed to be Kaguya's boobs are still developing. That part was skipped. But like this explanation, like starting at just starting like when Kaguya looks down and compares herself to Fujiwara after Fujiwara says she needs a swimsuit. She sees and it says flat. Oh, this is great. I fucking love this. Oh, poor Kaguya. I'm like Fujiwara. I'm blessed. I'm blessed with boobs. So. I guess I have the power. My boobs have the power of a tank, so that's pretty goddamn awesome. Shirogane will it was supposed to be, this is no good. Shirogane will be staring at Chika the whole time, but god damn it, I love the Sakuga we're getting this week, and we got the imagination. I love the style of animation that the imagination is again. It looks really fucking cool. At the 14-minute 8-second mark, starting there. I love that fucking background, that geometric background. I love the geometric shapes that are in Kaguya as well. Like, in her, are drawn in her face and her hair. I really love that. That's so fucking cool. I love the background for Shirogane for his argument at the 14-minute 17-second mark. I love the geometric shapes. This is really cool. Like, this is what I taught when I say I want something innovative with the animation. And I'm looking to use Geoperiod in particular, and also, and to an extent, Leiden as well, because Leiden, you need to be more innovative too. This is what I'm talking about. The 14-minute 50, starting at the 14-minute 53-second mark, when we see Mount Osor, the animation is so gorgeous. I love this art. This is fucking art. This is beautiful. This is the kind of animation I was hoping I was going to see in The Promised Neverland, like the story, but like a little bit brighter at the very beginning of Promised Neverland in particular, just a little bit brighter because I wanted that a storybook animation. But actually, I kind of would have liked this animation too for like a recap kind of thing. But god, this is just so cool. This is so creepy. That 15-minute mark, holy shit, that was fucking creepy. So at the 15-minute 24-second mark, we get to the final part of the episode, which is titled Miyuki Wants to Hide His Arrogance, which is the adaptation of chapter 6 of the manga, so let's get to it. The 15 minute, like 46 second mark is so perfect. I minus a couple of things. The only thing that I wish would have been there, and I don't understand why, and anime does this sometimes, is Miyuki's supposed to be sweating. There's supposed to be at least 3 drips of sweat, and also, and I know I said I wasn't going to talk about the hair as much, but this is where I kind of have to. In the manga, you see his hair, Miyuki's hair is moving, and it's kind of a problem that it's not moving. But something I do like at the 15 minute 47 second mark is that that Miyuki's the guy that Miyuki's supposed to be helping is out of focus in the frame. I think that because it's an inner monologue. I really, really like that. That's very, very cool. 15 minute 52 second mark. I love it. I love it, and I love that there's the note virgin, and I love the geometric background. This is fucking cool. And also that static is really awesome. I love this. This is really, really cool. And there's the how cute is animated differently again. I love it. 16 minute 6 second mark. I love it. I love the blue background. I love this. We got the static going on. I love this. This is A1. This is really, really good. You're doing what I was hoping you were going to do with the how cute stuff. Just doing it in different, not just animating it differently, but they're doing it in different styles and with different backgrounds. I really, really love it. It took a minute, but the sweat that Miyuki is supposed to be having is finally here. Shirogane is kind of right, though, that women aren't upfront about their feelings. We really aren't. Well, not all of us. Some of us are, but most of us are not. And I like what he says. Think of it as behaving as the exact opposite of how they feel. Depends. But it just depends on the situation. I'm so glad that something that's really nice so far, and I'm hoping it stays this way, A1, is that the style of animation that for all the characters' imaginations sequences so far, with the static and shit, please keep it this way. I really, really, really like it. This should be very consistent throughout the rest of this anime. This should be the for majority of it. I want this. I want to see this style for the rest of for the imaginations, because it looks really freaking cool. Well, actually, it wasn't imagination; it was a flashback. Excuse me, excuse my wordings. But I like the transition at the 17 minute 48 second mark. That's really cool. I love for the translation at the 18 minute 18 second mark. It just changes to the bright color palette. That's really nice. I love it's little things like this that that studios do, and David Productions does a lot as well with the symbolization that just really makes a manga to anime adaptation even more special. I think the translation is supposed to be Shirogane in a high-pitched voice, and if it is like I think it is, that is fucking funny. I'm just curious if sexist is just now censored in anime, because the line was supposed to be how sexist can you get, not how arrogant is this conversation getting. I'm very curious about that. The 19 minute 54 second mark with the wall slam. Well, it's supposed to be wall slam, not wall down, first of all. But the background, though, oh my god, it is so gorgeous. Ooh, I love this at the 20 minute, like 27 second, 26, 27 second mark, when Shirogane is saying that I just have this feeling that Shinomiya hates me. I love the images in the background. It's beautiful. This is really nice stuff. Oh my god, too late, Shirogane. She heard you. She heard you, man. This was skipped. How long? How long has she been there? I need to end this conversation ASAP. Was skipped. I love how the wall slam works. I thought that was great. Okay, so let me give you my thoughts about this episode. Compared to last week's episode, writing-wise, this was a little bit disappointing because there was a lot of comedy that was skipped, and I'm concerned about that. And going into a series like this in general, I get concerned, and this is definitely what happened with Domestic Girlfriend, and it's probably why I'm dropping it, and why I decided to drop it, because I am, is that I'm worried that because this manga you should not be taken seriously. It should not, because it's a comedy manga, and hell, there's a lot of comedy here. I'm just worried that a lot of the comedy is going to get cut, similar to what happened with Grand Blue, and it's going to like take away from, especially for example, like what happened in today's episode with Fujiwara's character, because Fujiwara is a savage troll, and I want to see that in anime form. I'm just concerned that her personality is going to be ruined. I'm concerned that Ishigami's personality might get a little screwed over, because I feel like what they're going to just be focusing on is Kaguya and Shirogane, to the point where they're just going to say fuck the rest of the comedy, which really goddamn sucks if A1 Pictures goes that way. So please, please, A1 Pictures, do not do that. The other thing I gotta say, and this is for my manga readers out there, the double confession is coming. The double confession is coming this week. At least part 1 of it is coming. I'm really excited. I can't wait to do the live reaction for it with you guys. This week, so stay tuned for that as well. Anyway, I'm very curious what you guys thought of this week's episode. I really love the animation. Is not the issue. Well, minus a couple of things here and there, but the main thing that's a problem, and this has just been a problem in a lot of manga to anime adaptations lately, and it's why I ultimately drop several of them, is the writing. And I just really hope that A1 Pictures gets their shit together, because this I really, really enjoyed. I really love this manga. This manga is funny. This manga makes me laugh, and I really want this to make me laugh more. And I'm scared it's not going to do that. But I just really don't want, the thing that I'm worried about, and I'm probably going to do a video on this, because apparently people are giving me shit for having high standards, is that I want more, and I know this anime can deliver. I know A1 Pictures can deliver on this. Is I want more than an empty shell. I want more than just beautiful animation. I want the writing. I want what makes this manga so freaking funny, aka the dialogue, to come to be there, because I want people that are anime onlys that don't, and it's unfortunate that they won't read. It's sad because reading is awesome. To enjoy this, and to enjoy the same content that I have enjoyed. So I'm really curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive, so I can keep bringing you more Kaguya content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off the Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.